Let us try to plot graphs of E equal to E naught sine omega t and I equal to I naught sine omega t. This is the expression for instantaneous current. I is the instantaneous current when we apply an alternating EMF to a pure resistor. I naught is the maximum value or peak value of the current. Now, the graph that we'll get would be something like this. Please see, what we are doing is we are considering the coil which is being rotated when AC is being produced. By the way, alternating current is produced when a coil is rotated in the magnetic field. So omega t represents the angle through which coil has rotated. Omega is the speed, angular speed with which coil is rotating. T is the time. So angle into time, or sorry, angular speed into time will be the angle or the distance. Distance will be speed into time, but it's angular. So omega t represents the angular distance or the angle through which coil has rotated. Now, initially, let's say coil has just started rotating, so angle is zero, sine zero is zero, EMF induced will be zero. I will first talk of EMF, then I will talk of current. Next, as angle goes on increasing, sine function is an increasing function, so sine omega t will go on increasing, EMF induced will go on increasing till a limit. When coil has rotated through pi by 2 radians or 90 degrees, sine pi by 2 is 1, so instantaneous EMF is E naught into 1. Then as theta angle omega t goes on increasing, coil rotates at greater angles, 100 degrees, 110 degrees, etc. Sine of that goes on decreasing, and at 180 degrees, sine 180 is 0, EMF becomes E naught into 0, which is 0. Then as coil rotates further from 180 to 270 degrees, again sine of that becomes negative, and then sine of that becomes negative and EMF becomes negative, or negative means EMF starts increasing in opposite direction. And at at angle 270 degrees or 3 pi by 2 radian, sine of that, sine 270 degree or sine 3 pi by 2 is -1, EMF induced will be minus E naught. And then when coil has rotated through 360 degree or 2 pi radians, sine 360 or sine 2 pi is 0. So EMF again will become 0. Please see the variation of EMF, instantaneous EMF will be like this. This is angle through which coil has rotated, omega t. As coil keeps on rotating from 0 to pi by 2 radians, EMF goes on increasing, becomes maximum E naught. As coil turns from 90 degree to 180 degree or pi by 2 to pi radians, EMF goes on decreasing and becomes 0 at pi radians. When coil goes on rotating from pi radians to, you know, pi to 3 pi, sorry, my mistake, pi to 3 pi by 2 radians or 180 to 270 degrees, then EMF goes on increasing. This is not decrease, this is increase in opposite direction. At 270 degrees rotation of the coil, EMF reaches maximum value, and then it decreases. And when coil turns through one complete rotation, 2 pi radians, EMF is 0. Same variation, because of the similarity in expression, same variation we see in instantaneous current. When coil is at 0 degrees, sine 0 is 0, current is 0. When coil has turned through 90 degree, sine 90 is 1, current, instantaneous current is I naught. When coil has turned through 180 degree, pi, sine pi is 0, instantaneous current is I naught into 0, which is 0. When coil has turned, please see, when coil has turned to 270 degrees, through 270 degrees, sine 270 degrees -1, I equal to minus I naught. When coil has turned through 2 pi radians or 360 degrees, sine 2 pi is 0. So EMF, instantaneous current is 0. So current follows 0, I naught 0, minus I naught 0, these values. And other, for other intermediate angles, these other values of EMF and current are there. Now look at the variation of instantaneous EMF. It is like this. Look at the variation of instantaneous current. It is exactly like this, shown by dotted line. This I is instantaneous current, E is instantaneous EMF, small e. Now, when instantaneous EMF goes on increasing, instantaneous current goes on increasing. When instantaneous EMF reaches a maximum value, current reaches a maximum value. When instantaneous EMF is decreasing, current is decreasing. When instantaneous EMF is 0, current is 0. When instantaneous EMF goes on increasing in opposite direction, current goes on increasing in opposite direction. When instantaneous EMF is maximum in opposite direction, instantaneous current is maximum in opposite direction. When instantaneous EMF goes on decreasing in opposite direction, current goes on decreasing. When instantaneous EMF becomes 0, current becomes 0. I will say instantaneous current varies in the same manner as instantaneous EMF. So I will say instantaneous EMF and instantaneous current are in the same phase. Instantaneous EMF and instantaneous current are in the same phase. phasor diagram. In fact, I can explain here. This is the phasor diagram for purely resistive circuit. If EMF is in one direction, current is in the same direction. There is no angular difference between them.